Homegrown Radio.
Dumelang Sanbanani, hi, welcome to it. This is Homegrown Hustle with myself, Miss Piggy Parker, and today it is a 1685 Girls edition. By my right hand side, she is an artist, a performer, a songwriter, a choreographer, and an actress from 1685. Please put your hands together for the one and only Thabza Berry. Hi.
Sawubona, Dumelang, hi. Thank you very much for having me go Homegrown, and thanks to you, ma'am.
It's a pleasure. So tell us who Thabza Berry is. Where were you born? Where were you raised?
So Thabile Shai is my name.
Yeah.
But Thabza Berry. I was born in Tembisa, raised in Tembisa, Ebony to be specific.
Yeah.
My father, Otwa Limpopo, my mother comes from KZN. I'm 19 years old. I'm studying law, and I'm a dancer and a choreographer. Like you said, an actress, and yeah.
So when did you start making music and start dancing?
Well, I started making music at 2018 when I released my song Just Enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started dancing since I could remember. I've been dancing for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Look at Crutch, I've been dancing. Yeah, I started making music after my father started their recording label. After an attempt of many artists, and they failed along the way because they became overexcited. And I was like, let me just try.
So making music was not something that you were passionate about. It was something like, let me try it out.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was not something in music. I've been a dancer, so I was like, since I can dance, let me just hop into music and try my father and ask him, what can I just
try it?
Yeah.
Like enough, he agreed. So how was the song? Obviously, it was the first time you making a song. Just Enjoy. And how was the experience? Because you were trying it, it was not something that you were passionate about.
Well, because it was Gom, obviously it's overhyped. I'm a dancer. It was exciting, and I was also nervous at the same time because it's my first time behind the mic again.
Yeah.
But I was like, because I'm a dancer, let me see how it's
You're gonna kill this one.
I'm gonna murder this one.
So how would you describe your sound to someone who doesn't know you?
I'm very versatile. I do everything, but I concentrate more into getting children music because I'm also a child.
Yeah.
Good.
I know that song. Yeah.
That song is the song that actually took me off the ground. A lot of people good. So my music is basically on the getting the child.
Yeah. Someone that who could relate to you.
Yeah.
So how has your kasi, I mean, you said you were born and raised go Ebony, how has it impacted your music and career?
Actually, you know about kasi.
I know, because you're my next door neighbor, so I know exactly. Yeah.
Actually, you know about kasi, like those people are very supportive. I'm not gonna lie. What? Kasi like those people. Never. So my hood, but obviously celebrity.
Yeah.
But like I had people who were like, Thabza Berry, don't worry, we're gonna support you. You know, such things. Yeah. It's
Lucky enough.
Exciting, yeah.
Lucky enough, because you know when you come from Ekasi, people will look down on you. Like you think you'll make it, you think you'll be the next babes, but you won't because they know you that much. If I could put it like that. Yeah, and I guess you didn't take that, right?
Not at all. Maybe it's just that I'm a person who's always indoors.
Yeah.
So I didn't experience a lot of that. Even though I was throughout the tantrums, sorry. Yeah, celebrity.
Yeah. Just to nag you.
Yeah.
So as we've mentioned, you are a choreographer. So when choreographing a dance, do you come up with dance moves first? Like, okay, there's this one and this one, so I'm gonna do this one first, or you just go with the flow first?
To be honest, me, I have now if you ask my parents at night when it starts saying 1, 2, that's
1 a.m.
I'm telling you.
Wow, but I don't blame you. With me,
so basically what I do is I take the dance styling already there and compare them with something that I have. Maybe I'll be dancing at night and then come up with the sound and be like, actually, and then record it, and then hacking another dance video to post on social media. I also include that.
Oh wow, that's dope. That's dope. So is there that one style that has been hard for you to learn? Like this style? There's no. Wow. Well, I have left and right legs. Like I can dance, but I can't dance, but I can dance.
I believe with every style is a dance.
Yeah.
You can't have a specific style. Yo, hanga fitla mo ka etsa karobala ko fatshe.
It's a dance.
Yeah, it's a dance. Anything is a dance, honestly.
So let's talk about your song, Piano Culture, which is your current hit song. Tell us about that.
Actually, see that one. Piano Culture is a song that is actually close to my heart because that's where I take out the vocab. Like that's me singing in the song because most of the songs will finally drip or puzan. It's just me hyping the song. Yeah. But Piano Culture, that's where I vocalize, and also the music video is
it's dope. I saw the music video.
It's nothing ordinary. That's why.
So what inspired that song?
The song. Let me just say my father. Let me not lie. My father is the reason behind the song. He was like, let's do something that people are gonna know you about. People who are gonna see what people respect you according to what you do. Yeah. You can't be hyping the song the whole time. The music because of how you vocalize the song.
Yeah, that's true.
And also Piano Culture is us like embracing the piano genre. Piano is not just a wave. I really pay.
Yeah, it's a culture.
It's a culture. Yeah. It comes from different genres.
Yeah. So you were talking about the music video, and on the music video you've worked with Limpopo Boys. How was it working with them?
It was very great. I'm not gonna lie, those people are very hyperactive and they push you to work. And also like working with someone who's already big in the industry, as in like in the dance industry, because we all know Limpopo Boys.
True.
The biggest dancer we could actually think of.
Yeah.
It is very nice, and also it also inspired me with I can also work with such people.
Yeah,
it was a nice experience, and also having helicopters there.
Yes, and you doing the walk.
Yeah,
guys, please check out the music video. That is a dope music video. You working to the helicopter. I'm like,
telling you,
go girl. So weren't you nervous when working with them? When you are a talent and you get to work with someone who's been doing great things. For instance, if I were to work alongside let me say Kutu Teledi, I'd be so nervous, I would mess up. And weren't you nervous working with people?
Not at all. Hey, I think I'm comfortable with working with someone who's, someone who's been in the industry.
Yeah, more experience.
They push me to do. I think it was not even
you're like, I'm go do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna murder this one. It was not. Hey, it was very comfortable. I think he also made it comfortable for us to work with them. Yeah, it was very nice.
So which song was the first song of yours that played on radio and also TV?
Let me tell you a fun fact, ne?
Yeah.
All of my songs are playing on radio stations. All of them.
The first one. I want the first one.
The first one, Just Enjoy.
Yeah. How was it when you heard it on radio for the first time, or when you seen the music video on TV for the first time?
Yo, I had mixed emotions because number one, I'm always a person who about clearing.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, yo, people are gonna see me on TV. Now I'm gonna be
the pressure.
Yo, and it was also exciting at the same time with how I've reached this level.
Yeah.
It was I'm not gonna lie, I had mixed emotions, but the one that was dominating the most was like, yo, well done. You've made it this far thanks to your parents.
Yeah. So were you still at school at that time?
Yes, I was in high school. That's why the pressure was there also, because people are gonna be like, hey, when I saw the camera, such.
But didn't you have that thing okay, when it comes to your school marks, if you were to fail something, didn't you have that thing but a celebrity is failing or something like that? Or when you do something, when at school we all flop somewhere somehow, maybe you fall at school or something like that, like celebrity this.
Luckily for me, when I started doing music, my marks started to pick up. I don't know how, but they started to pick up, and I was like, okay. But I was scared, obviously. And that's what pushed me, I think, to work hard to achieving more.
So you also won the Adidas Sports Scene Gome and Amapiano competition that was this year. Yeah. So how was it? How was the journey?
It is very exciting. Okay, I'm a dancer, so obviously put me into anything that has to do with dance, I'll definitely jump.
Yeah.
So it was actually massive, thanks to Adidas. I'm not gonna lie, it helped me into this step bursary to help me pay my school fees.
Yeah,
it was actually a jump. I was not nervous. I was just chilled because it has to do with dance.
Yeah,
and me and dance are.
So when you entered the competition, were you like, I know I'm taking this one is for the wins?
Definitely. Definitely.
You had that thing in you.
Yeah, I knew that this one was mine. This one.
So how was it sharing a stage with great performers? Because you are a dancer. So people like Babe Sotum, I mean, she's big in the dancing game as well. And Busi, so she can do the voice shows. So how was it sharing a stage with those people?
It was actually scary, I'm not gonna lie, because it was the first time I started getting into the industry.
Yeah.
Like, so clearly stage. So I was like, ish, what if now they get into stage, they do their thing, and I come
then you
there
come
and
after.
But luckily, every time I get into stage, I kill it.
Yeah. You just transform and become Thabza Berry. From Tabile to Thabza. Yeah. So have you released an album or EP or anything?
I definitely released an album last year, titled Love What You Do and Do What You Love. It's doing very great for iTunes and Shazam. I'm happy.
So what inspired the album? Your dad?
Love what you do. Basically, I love what I do.
Yeah.
And I do what I love. So basically that's what inspired the album. And also the songs that are in the album, Hunali hyping the song, Hunali the vocals, like I said. That's why it was titled Love What You Do.
Yeah.
Because that album. Hey.
So so far, right? What is your biggest achievement? What is that one thing that you've achieved and like, you see, this one is the one for me?
My biggest achievement is that all my music videos are playing on TV.
Yeah.
Come to me, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
My music videos are playing on TV, please. And also the fact that I was able to do school and music at the same time. And also my biggest flex, I have both my parents behind my back in this industry.
Yeah, that's a big flex, by the way. Yeah. So you're currently studying Become Law.
Yes.
Why Become Law?
Because my father started a company.
Yeah.
It will need someone who has a legal background. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I love accounting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also Become Law has to do
with accounting.
Yeah.
So was it something that you wanted when you still, and before your father opened a company, was it something that I want to do law?
I wanted to do pharmacy, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And then my father opened my mind. He was like, you can't do something like this. How there is something like this? You need to think openly and try to do something that's gonna help also the company to grow.
Exactly, because it is a family business at the end of the day. Yeah. So how is it being under your dad, like working under your dad's record label? You can be honest. I think he'll forgive you for this one, even though if you say the truth.
My father, when it comes to business, is very strict.
Yeah.
He's not gonna play with you kids and say, he's my child, she's my child. He calls a spade a spade.
Yeah.
So luckily I have both of them. So when my father is like, my mother steps in and she's like, Lex, this is what's going on. So it's actually challenging. I'm not gonna lie. It's challenging working with my father because he has to deal with my emotions. He has to do with growing an artist. Obviously, it doesn't go hand in hand. But when it comes to business, we're not here to nurse your feelings.
Yeah.
But at the same
you're not
time,
a dirty little girl. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm lucky to have both my parents because when it starts to another cousin, it's just like
wait a bit late.
Yeah.
So what would you say to a person who's obviously said that you're young, someone who's your age, who's thinking of becoming an artist, but obviously they're scared to become an artist because they're still young and they're like, no, we're not ready for the industry, because then we know the industry is for the bravest, right? So what can you say to those people?
Well, please, when you get into the industry, because this industry is it's gonna flop beside you. Luckily, I have my parents, so if you have someone who's gonna put you back, you're lucky. So if you're just alone, please concentrate on what you're doing. Be patient, love what you do, and do what you love. Don't be scared to try something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which artists do you look up to?
I look up to a lot. Hey,
Yeah.
but international, I look up to Ciara because how she dance.
Yeah.
I look up to Yemi Alade because of her vocals.
Her vocals, yeah.
Yeah.
So would you say those people are like your dream features? So how do you obviously you need you making no I don't want to put it as money, but you're working, right? But at the same time you're supposed to be a child.
Yes.
So how do you balance that?
I'm always a child.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest.
Is it because you're working with your parents?
Yes, I'm always a child. Even with my peers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So money and it doesn't have to do with me being a child. Yes, I'm working.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm getting something. But
Yeah.
that doesn't have to be on the way of me being a child.
Yeah. So out of the whole album, which one song would you tell someone to go listen to? Like, go listen to the song if you want to know who Thabza Berry is.
Yo, that's a huge one. Because my songs are just my favorite. Let's say Onenking.
Onenking. I hope there's no one Onenking. Tell us about that song before we listen
That song
to
is
it.
my favorite because of, okay, number one, my voice in that song. I love my voice in that song. Number two, it has a message behind it.
Yeah.
Literally, look at what I've achieved, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, I cannot so if you're gonna have a problem with me, you have
It's
a
your
problem
own
with yourself.
problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you're putting yourself in a space where you can't even take out yourself, Luena. It's literally useless. Like, don't do that to yourself.
You've heard it from the horse's mouth. Unenkinga, don't do that to yourself. Don't have a problem with someone who doesn't even have a problem with you, right? So where can the people find you?
You can find me on all social media platforms. Facebook, Thabza Berry SA.
Yeah.
Instagram, Thabza_Berry SA. You can also find me go CIM Records and Entertainment. Sorry. Sorry.
No problem.
I'm sorry. You can also find me at CIM Records SA. It's got all the pages.
Thank you so much, Thabza Berry, for your time. Wishing you all the best. May you grow, and please don't forget me.
I'll never.
Please.
This is actually my first podcast. So
Really? You heard it from yourself. So you know, Vela, I do the most. I plug in people, right? To do the first things first right here on Homegrown Hustle. And by that, it's bye.